You are correct. It is good practice and well recommended by a lot of people to use an appropriate sized motherboard to fill up the space in your computer case when building a PC. Originally, I wanted to put a full ATX motherboard in here, an X870E motherboard specifically, so that is the highest end motherboard you could get for AM5 right now. Unfortunately, it breaks the budget because DDR5 went through the roof in terms of price a few days ago, and it's going to keep going up. So actually, I got it right around the time when it was still affordable, but it went up by like 60%, and that ate into the very limited budget that I had remaining. I bought the power supply for this thing. Really, it's a £1,500 gaming PC if you include the price I paid for the power supply, but my sister bought the rest of the parts, and that cost her £1,400, and that was the budget. There is no more budget. So when RAM went up, I had to go to the backup motherboard that I'd chosen. Because originally, yes, I wanted a full ATX, white, over-the-top, and very expensive motherboard. Because it would have fit in the case, it would have looked amazing, and she would never need to swap that motherboard ever again until AM5 becomes redundant in like 8 years' time. But unfortunately, RAM went up, motherboard had to go, because there's not really any other options for RAM. If RAM goes up to 160 British pounds for a 32 gig kit, well, you're just going to have to find 60 British pounds somewhere else. And swapping down to an M-ATX motherboard saved that amount of money. Now, are there any other white ATX motherboards that wouldn't have broke the budget? Probably. I couldn't find any that would have shipped in time. So, I went with this one, which is a B840M MSI Gaming something, and point is, it has two M.2 slots, one of them's Gen 4, one of them's Gen 5. It has PCIe Gen 5 compatibility, although the graphics card obviously doesn't use that, and it has all the overclocking features you could possibly want if you were so inclined. It's not really worth it to overclock on Ryzen 9000. It does it itself. Just raise the power limits, and it'll take care of it for you. So all that really mattered was that all the rest of the parts still fit within the budget, because I really wanted to give her a 5070. She really wanted a 5070, and the one I chose is white. You might notice that. It's a white card. It's an Eagle, I think. Is that from Gigabyte? Yeah, it's a Gigabyte Eagle 5070. That was expensive. Very. That's almost half the budget right there.